Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video I have the 2005 Mustang GT that was on the dyno a couple of years ago that I have posted in Eclipse. To recap of what the modifications were on that were Bremspeed Detroit rocker cams, an air raid cold air intake, Cook's long tube headers with Cat X pipes, and 373 gears with stock mufflers. So that roughly made, I believe, right around like 336 wheel horsepower. Dyno jet numbers are probably around like 370-ish, which are very respectable for just basically bolt-ons. So now the new setup on the vehicle is stage one build on the motor, which is rod and piston combo, ARP head studs, multi-layer gaskets, fuel system, and turbo. So turbo that I'm utilizing is the Precision 7675, and everything else is custom fabricated. So let's check that out. All right, and here it is. There's the Precision 7675. And everything is basically still in the same location besides a couple of things. So coolant reservoir got moved because that used to be around this location, and so did the power steering reservoir as well. So now that's all moved into this section here, but everything else wise is still in the same location. You know, as far as computer, fuse box, battery, and all that stuff, all the wiring harness is still in the same spot, except now we have intercooler piping. So let's check it out from this angle here. This angle, you can see the down pipe here, which also goes down and around the AC compressor, which I'll show you in a second here when we'll go underneath the car. Intercooler piping is set up for a blow-through right down there. Welded a flange onto it, and now it's a blow-through setup. The blow-off valve is closer to the end of the piping, down at the very bottom. Don't want any turbulence in the MAF, and it will cause tuning issues. So, but otherwise, there's really not too much to show on the top here. So let's check out the bottom side. All right, let's start from the back area. So hot side here, still utilizing the cats, and crossover, and then comes around, goes above lower control arm, radiator core support, and then goes straight up. And then the downpipe area comes down right around here, over and around. Everything's wrapped as far as from here all the way around and about. And then as soon as it gets right about in this area, nothing else is wrapped because it gets plenty of airflow, so nothing really gets too hot up here. The majority is up here. So downpipe comes around the lower control arm again on the other side here, then over the hot side, underneath the cross member, ties back into the Corsa exhaust system, which came out really slick. So let's check out the front here. Intercooler setup is pretty much standard in a lot of setups. So on charge side here, we have 2.5-inch piping coming from the turbo, and then I'll go through the intercooler setup here, and then it's 3-inch out and up. So blow-off valve located in the inside over there. This way it's away from the MAF, so that way there's not a lot of turbulence and causing issues for tuning. So come over here, shows you a little bit more better view of how the downpipe goes over the lower control arm, then goes through, and then comes down and around. So that's pretty much a nice setup that still utilizes air conditioning, all the factory creature comforts, or feature comforts, I should say. And let's let her rip. Pretty good coming out of Corsa exhaust on a base tune. So right now it's on a base tune to do 3 heat cycles. Going to drain the oil, check it out. Same thing with the filter. Everything still looks good. Then we're going to fill it back up and start doing drivability tune. On street motors, I like doing between 400 and 500 miles, drain the oil, do another inspection. Same thing with the filter, cut it open, make sure there's no shavings in it. And then this way I know it's going to be good and it's going to live a long, happy life. That happens with all street motors I do. It's just one of those things that I like to do. If it was a race motor, it'd be 3 heat cycles, go blast it. Sometimes it's not even 3 heat cycles. It's just start it up, let it rotate or chip. So power goes between 650 and 700 horse reliably. Fuel system is 80-pound injectors with a Walbro 450 pump. Now that fuel system is perfectly adequate for the power that we're looking for. If we do want to add anything like E85, then we're going to have to do a minor change, which would just be making it a return style fuel system and either coming with a device or using a laptop to do for more tunes. Although that can be a pain in the butt because you always want to go to the pump and make sure it's either 85%, 70 or 60 or 50. Then you got to keep changing tunes on it. I'm more than likely going to recommend doing methanol injection because this way the tune will stay on 93. You ain't got to worry about it. You're going to go to Mobile or you're going to go to Shell. It's always going to be 93. Unless you pick 87, well, then that's based on you. So you don't have to worry about making changes on that. Methanol injection is pretty simple. You just make sure it's full. It turns on at X amount of PSI when you're under your wide open throttle. It doesn't turn on at mid throttle or low throttle, so you ain't got nothing to worry about there. I'll have the drivability done here soon. I'll have video of that, and then we can start doing wide open throttle pulls, making some good power, and have some fun. And then got some more projects coming up. I got a Ford Ranger with a 4.6 2-valve swap in it. That's coming along great. I got video of that coming up shortly here. That'll be next. And then we got race car video of the project coming along and stuff like that. So hopefully come 2023, we'll be doing more racing. But stay tuned, guys. Like, subscribe. Appreciate y'all. Check y'all later.